Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Alex and welcome to the Rodeo. We're back it again. Today I have a very special guest, first time guest in the building, the one, the only, Kahmencents!
Yeah. I appreciate being on here, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Appreciate you
it's
stopping
great to
by.
Be here. You know, I've been waiting to come on here since I met you at an open mic, matter of fact.
Yeah.
And that's where we linked up, and I told you I was coming. So I got it together. I'm here.
There we go. Hey, man, you know, as soon as you stepped in, I said, the energy. That's crazy, bro. Are you always...
Yeah,
uplifted?
gotta be, man. That's the only way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just lift it.
Damn.
I want to be closer to the top, to the higher power. So I give off that energy.
Damn.
Moving with love, man. That's all it's about. Just moving with love. You are what you project. So I always want to project love, happiness, good spirits, because I'm gonna get it right back. You know what I'm saying? And even if somebody doesn't catch on to that vibe, it's gonna move them away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a peaceful way. Words don't even have to be said. We're all just energy.
You just feel the vibe.
Feel it.
Yeah.
I just feel it. I create, and I'm an alchemist, I believe. So, just like you, man, I create that vibe. If I want it, I'm going to have it.
No, yeah. That's exactly how it goes. Because with me, like you said, whenever I want a certain vibe in the room, bro, that's what I project. And next thing you know, that's how it goes type shit.
Yes, indeed.
So, first time guest here. Let's get into your story. You were born in Killeen?
Killeen, yep.
Or
Killeen,
how do you
Texas.
say?
Killeen,
Killeen, Texas.
Yeah, Killeen, Texas, 254.
So how was it? Were you raised there as well, or when did you come to Dallas?
I was a military brat. I lived there for a while in Harker Heights with my granddad while my mom was stationed in Germany, and then she came and got me. Moved to Belgium, stayed there for like 6-7 years.
Belgium?
Belgium, Brussels, Belgium. Fuck? Yeah, Europe, man. I've been out here.
How was that? What the
man? It was fucking great. But it made me appreciate where I'm at here more because it's a lot more lenient out here, and it's a big story, man. Because I saw racism on a whole different level. So like literally segregation in a bad way. So I'm kind of I'm thankful for the situation I have here, even though it's not the best. It always could be worse, and I was able to see worse, so I could appreciate what I have here and be able to move better. But I moved back because I was getting in a lot of trouble out there. I almost got my stepdad kicked out the army. That's how much. So. I got sent back to Killeen, and my dad, he moved out to Garland. Came out to Garland to live with him for a while, then moved back with my mama. And, somehow, life brought me back to Killeen. And I went back to Killeen, and after getting out the Air Force, and started my rap career there after the crime career, and that failed miserably.
Because... Like you said, it's about that energy you put out, and you put out some bad energy there.
One
bites
thing,
back.
Man, one thing I learned about living with bad energy and doing things because karma.
Yeah.
And I was watching the show, and Power actually is why one of my favorite shows, and 50 Cent is a great mentor. Even though I've never met him, but his work inspires me. Yeah. He said, Lobos told Ghost, he said, God doesn't take men like us peacefully in their sleep. And because I wanted to, be big boss type nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I thought about it, I was like, damn, you're right. Because no matter what you do, even if that is your path, you're gonna get exactly what you put out there. And I haven't seen a criminal mastermind die easy.
Yeah.
It's always brutal. And I was like, I want to go peacefully in my sleep. And I have the ability to be able to go peacefully in my sleep by living with love and moving good and with great intentions. So, it changed my life. And I moved out here after, because I couldn't get a job in Killeen with the felonies and stuff. So I moved out here into Grand Prairie, where I had a lot of opportunity with the temp services. And I got on my job that I'm at now currently, and I've been there 10 years. And
damn, congrats, man.
Yeah, man. I'm committed, man. I'm committed to that grind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I've been out here. Then I I went through a major crisis after a heartbreak, and I wanted to, because I was scared of dying to nobody, like to myself.
Yeah.
Like, what was I going to do when I died? Like, am I really living how I want to live? Am I really happy? And you know, I have a bad bitch. I got the spot that everybody wants to live in. I got the family. I got the car. I got the clothes, the shoes. I get the money. Like, but am I happy? And I wasn't happy because I still wasn't living the life I wanted to live. I'm a fucking rock star, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here to bring out great vibes, great energy, and to it sounds cliche, change the world, man, because we kind of down and low vibrations, and I want to just bring that back. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm here for. Move with love, the savior. So, and you know, and I've matter of fact, I cried this morning going through the song that I'm going to perform because
that impactful.
Man, it's real. You know, it's real. I am so happy with the life I'm living right now, even because I go through shit every day, all the time. Like, just like anybody, yeah, I'm happy I give you that projection, but that's because it's a choice, you know? I'm still going through shit. I'm still stressed. Still go through every problems like everybody else. Got 4 kids, man. Working, trying to pursue my dream. My kids need me. My dream needs me. I need me. My parents need me. My
So
my
it's
job
only so much time in the
It's only
day.
so much time in it. I only got 24 hours.
Yeah.
You know, I'm stressed too, but it's a choice. I choose to be happy because I could be pissed off. Fuck that. What am I going to get accomplished? Nothing. You know, and I've been blessed with the gift to be able to have the ability to do that because not everybody, it's a natural ability for me. Sometimes with a lot of people, that's a learned ability. You have to learn how to do that.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
and some people never learn.
And some people never learn. I'm just so grateful that I was able to learn and I was able to figure it out. And, you know, I'm just been blessed with the gift, man.
Damn, that's dope. That's dope. That's good to hear that you're in this type of spot in your life. Because like I said, you know, sometimes people don't learn that and they die miserable.
Exactly, man.
They die feeling trapped, feeling, you know, suffocated with life, feeling, you know, just running through the cycle and stuff like that. And, you know, that hopefully people figure it out, but that's not the best way to live.
Like this really is, I learned it on a shroom trip. Crazy.
Yeah.
But however, I don't say but. I replace but because but is just an excuse to keep doing the same shit over again. You know what I'm saying? So you switch up your lingo, you call it say, however, you're mentally is going to program that you have to change that shit. But's just an excuse. However. So I don't use it. I don't use it, so I use however. But however, I learned that I was just living in a cycle because I would sit down and it felt like I sat on the same spot in that ground, like I just kept doing it over and over and over and over and over again. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to go crazy. I'm literally going to go crazy. And I had like a vision of me with St. Jude's is not even a mental hospital, but like I saw St. Jude wristband and a mental ward, you know, and I was reading the text from my mom saying, yeah, he's gone crazy again. Yeah, he just keeps doing the same stuff. Somebody's letting the drugs control him. And I was like, damn. Like that, my biggest fear is going out like Kurt Cobain because I felt like how he felt at one point, even when I was first starting with music. I just felt like, this is it. I can't do it. Like, I don't want to live.
Yeah.
I don't want to live because I don't want to have to keep going through the pain, you know, of expressing myself and nobody understanding me, and this is just too much. And I felt like, I was like, damn, this is why people do heroin. This is why people do crack.
Yeah.
You know, like, this is why. It gets dark. It get dark when you have nobody to talk to or a lane to express yourself in. And shit. And that's where I was going to go if I didn't live for me. You know, and that's what I learned from the cycle shit. You know, if you keep yourself stuck in that cycle, a cycle that you can't stand, you're gonna need something to get you through that shit, or you're not gonna be able to take it, or you're gonna want to go. You know, because you're not living your life.
That's straight facts. Because you know, recently for me, I kind of got out of this like depression funk, and I was in it for like a good 7 months, and I was happy with everybody, with my friends, my spouse, and stuff. But it was like two sides. you know, me by myself, looking at myself in the mirror and like in my head and stuff, it was like a war, like a battle. I was just like down, this and that. And like, it made me understand. I was like, damn, this is why some people, you know, take their life and certain things, because it gets dark. Like you said, it gets bad, you know, and like you said, it's hard to explain to other people what you're going through, and they're not going to be in the same frequency as you. Exactly. So for them, it's going to be like, you're good, bro. Like, you're good. Everything's good, this and that. But it's like that fight in your head, you got to be able to like overcome it, because it will eat you up.
Because our biggest enemy is ourselves. Yeah. Right? Our ego, right?
Yeah, the ego.
It will fuck you up. But you have to battle with that shit.
Yeah, it's a war.
You got to.
Yeah.
And that's why being able, like, living your life and expressing yourself, moving with love, and being able to understand that, hey, yeah, I do have to battle myself. Okay, me and myself do have to have a talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do need that time and that peace. That's great. You got to have strong mental toughness. Your mental toughness has to be great in this world right now. You know, we're scared to be vulnerable, and that's cool, because we're scared of what somebody's going to think of us. But however, what we need to realize, that's going to make us stronger. You know, everything is purposely purposed. If I was to break down crying in front of you right now, it was because I was supposed to, and that's just gonna make me stronger.
Yep.
So you just follow the path. That's what I learned, is that joy and pain, sunshine and rain. If you want those big ass blessings, you're gonna have to go all the way down here and deal with the devil yourself. You know, but once you come out of that shit, you're gonna get it. Because you're going to appreciate that shit so much. Like, I wouldn't appreciate how people connect with my music if I didn't get so low to put that emotion out there.
Yeah.
So now through my pain, I smile through that shit. So like when shit goes wrong for me, or how I don't want it to go, I take the lessons from it and I love it, because like that just means when I do accomplish this goal, it's going to mean that much more.
Yeah.
It's going to feel that much more great, or it's going to be that much bigger. It's bigger than what I already imagined.
Yeah. And it's, you know, sometimes people think about it's point A to point Z, and it's like, nah, it's going to be crazy.
B, C, D, E, F, G.
You're going to go through so many.
C, D, D, E, E. I mean, shit, it's a lot. Be in the present. If you stay in the present.
Stay on the path, like you said.
Everything's great.
Yeah.
Everything's great.
We're talking about this kind of off camera, how life is funny as well.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people get mad at it doesn't go as planned, but like you said, you know, you got to just live in the present, be at peace, and go with it, because it's part of it.
Yeah, it's purposely purpose.
Yeah.
Like, every competition isn't meant for you to win.
Yeah.
You know, you already won by doing something. You know what I'm saying? You, by being there in that moment, accomplishing that, doing that task, you've already won. Money can't buy that. You know what I'm saying? Money can't, for me, I've done and lost every $100 single or whatever, win the trip to here, except for like Coast to Coast and a couple of those. But locally, I've lost all of them, right? But I've won, because after I got on that stage, everybody in that building knew they had to step their game up. You know, you can't beat me unless it's already been rigged that you were going to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I came out here to enjoy myself, to get better at my craft, to gain some new fans, to network with other artists, to perform for that waitress over there who's had a bad day. I want her to dance. I want this woman here to get a groove so she can move a little bit, smile, and be happy. I've already won. You can't buy that. That's $1 million. Every time I go in the venue, somebody in there recognizes me or remembers me. Every time. That is $1 million right there.
Yeah. Because
I've affected somebody's life. Money's gonna come. I don't care about that. I'm not worried about any type of income, because as long as I'm working for it, it will be provided, because I'm putting in I'm a money tree. I came for the feelings. I came to be a part of your mental. I came for you to always remember me. I came for you to look at me on your phone one day and be like, he fucking made it just like I knew he would. Watch me on TV and be like, damn, he fucking made it. I was there. I remember him. If he comes in this room, he'll come talk to me. And of course that'll happen. Like, when I pop up at the Breakfast Club and all that shit, I'm gonna come back to Rodeo.
Hell yeah.
You know,
don't forget us.
Like,
don't forget us.
Yeah. Like, oh, we got remember the first time you here? Me too. Yeah. You were part of this moment.
Facts.
That's
Straight
it.
facts.
We just building moments, man. That's all we're doing for the rest of our lives. We are now immortal.
Yeah.
This ain't going nowhere.
Nah, this is gonna be out there now.
Forever. We are now immortal.
We'll get old and look back on it and like, dang, look at that.
We're gonna be remembered like Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar was doing shit in 20 BC before Christ.
Still talking.
They didn't even have electricity.
Yeah.
We still talk about him. We still use his war strategies and all that. Man, people are gonna look at my performances from spaceships wherever on Pluto and be like, yeah, Kahmencents, look how he performed right here.
Yep.
You see that spin move?
There we
Boom.
go.
They're gonna be inspired by me.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be great. Same with you. They're like, look, you see how this interview structure, you see how he's got it set up. That's professional.
There we go.
Immortal. All we gotta do is keep consistently doing it. Boom. Caesar didn't stop.
Nah.
You know, he consistently went to war with them Gauls. Motherfucker was at war for like 7 years, my nigga.
Didn't give up.
7 years, and then Rome turned on him. That nigga said, fuck it, I'm in that war 7 years. I could do 5 more.
There we go.
Motherfucker became the emperor of the fucking world, changed the whole entire world. You know, astrology, Julius Caesar. Motherfucker said, y'all time wrong. This is the season.
Yeah.
And we're still going by his shit right now. I'm trying to come up to be like, hey man, time wrong. The season changed. This is now August through September is now winter.
Shit.
You can do that because why not? Why not me?
Yeah. That's true.
If I'm moving with love and I'm not doing nothing malicious, why not me? And it will be provided.
Yeah. And you got to have that because I feel like we've seen so many times the people that get power, like you said, moving malicious, they get a little power and it's like, oh, I could do this, I could do that. And it just destroys them.
Man.
So you got to have that of moving with love and moving with faith and, you know, just.
Because you are what you project. Man, Malcolm X, Dr. King, everybody's prophesized how they were going to go. Malcolm was scared that his own people was going to get him. He told people what happened. You know, everybody put on that Dr. King, you know, Martin Luther King, that, you know, somebody going to assassinate him. What happened?
Yeah.
You know, that's minding what you project and see. Even if I had the power, I don't need to be out here like that. I just want to help the generation move with love better. You know, I don't want to control you. Do your own thing. That's free will. I would never. Well, you know, my tribe will find me. You know, all I need is one person to start, and that's me. Yeah. I am the one person to start. Everybody comes and finds me.
There we go.
Know, I found you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We found each other. The tribe finds each other.
Exactly.
And then, you know, communities, that's how communities arise.
Builds up right there.
As long as it's more of us, it'll become more of us than it'll become more of them. And then, you know, that's just like to say, I watched Macbeth. See, I watched a lot of stuff. I love Macbeth, and especially since Denzel Washington was in it, I was so happy. I had to watch it again. Yeah, because I got a song Denzel Samuel. So the kid asks his mom, you're like, oh, you can't be a bad man because the good men punish all the bad men. And he was like, but aren't there more bad men than good men? And she said, yeah. And it was like, well, the bad men are stupid because they could just run over the good men. And I was like, fuck. It's fucking right.
That's true. That's true.
Like, if I keep giving out the vibe of love, happiness, and peace, I'm going to attract my tribe. It'll be more of us than it is them. And then we just peacefully move on. Create your own world, you know?
Yeah. You got to. You got to, especially in the times we live in. But, you know, I want to talk to you a little bit about how you got into the music. Talk to me about that. Like, it's different being a fan and loving music and then creating it. How did that take me through that journey?
I've always been like an entertainer, you know, since a kid. My mom and me used to ride to the flea market, and she would be playing Soul for Real or Immature, and I had the glasses, and I pretend that we pretend we were in the group, and I was just wanting to entertain, and like me and my mom, our relationship's crazy. It's real rocky and it's up and down because she's a young mom. You know, everybody's a product of their environment. My mom's a product of her environment, and I believe that she did a great job getting out of that. Shout out my mama. But when we would spend time together, because it was rare, because she was always working.
Yeah.
It was music, and that's when I really saw her be happy with me, you know. And that's when I really felt happy, dancing around, just being entertaining. And I couldn't always express myself the right way, but music always seemed to be able to be expressive. So I was always a writer. I used to try to write books and poems, and then I was just like, well, you know, if I could say whatever I want in rap music, clearly, because my stepdad got me on the Master P.
Oh, you heard Master P.
Yeah. And you know, my first name starts with a P, so I was always, you know,
yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's me. That's a sign. That's a sign to rap. But you know, he had me on old school shit. Just like my granddad, he was an old school soul head too. So like the soul was always in me. My granddad, he's a dancer and a mover, and I used to see how the women used to just love him. They'd be like, oh, Dream, come dance for us, Dream, come sing your song. And I was just like, man, I could do that. And I could have all the women. And then rock stars got all the women. So I was like, man, I could do that. But man, they could be rich and famous and travel the world and have their own businesses. And I just wanted to be a part of that. You know, I wanted thousands of people screaming for me on the stage, you know, because I'm an only child. You know, I never really had the attention. Okay. So, you know, like, and an only child whose parents are always at work and is always by himself, you know, I always felt like this big, you know. And music just made me always feel bigger. You know, and I was like, damn, this feeling I'm getting from Wayne and Future and Jeezy and T.I. and Curtis Mayfield and Marvin Gaye and Prince, it makes me feel huge. And I want to be able to feel that way. So then I just started doing music, started writing music because I was like, I could do it. So I started writing my own music because my mom got tired of my music because it had too much cussing, so I started writing my own. And I went to a youth center before, and I told the story before, but the youth center director like laughed at me and told me I wouldn't be able to do anything with my life.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, man, it was old ass dude who was a rapper. I forgot his name, but because it's not important, you know.
Yeah.
Because you can't give him that energy. He'll be famous off of that shit. Well, he sucked, man. He sucked. And I was just like, bruh, I could definitely do better than you, you know? And I was modeling Lil Flip at the time. Yeah. Because Lil Flip is my dad put me on Lil Flip and Dirty. So, you know, that pimp player shit. Yeah. And, you know, Flip can just go and go. So I was trying to be a freestyle king too. And from what I heard from Flip and what I heard from this motherfucker, you trash as fuck. But I knew I was kind of good because when I did record it, that's when he was like, oh man, you won't ever be anything with music. You won't do shit. Damn. And this is a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in high school, but you know, there's a grown ass man shitting on me like this in a youth center. And I'm already a bad kid, so if I get back on his ass, I'm getting suspended from the youth center. Now my mama gonna be on my ass, and so I'm just sitting there taking that shit. But then I took it to school, and everybody loved it. Dang. You know, so I was like, yeah, he was hating. So I just started writing. The girls loved it, so I started writing love songs to girls. Yeah, man. That's
wild, bro. Because I always hear about that like in movies and shit, but like. Damn, he for real was like, you ain't gonna be.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be shit. And then on top of that, you know, my mom didn't want me to do music either. So it was like everybody was against me doing music at the time.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like, fuck, man. That just made me even more of a rebel to do it. And I feel like, but I'm thankful for that because it got me on my other passion, which is business and getting that money. So, you know, I was able to learn the financial aspect of it. I was able to sit back and listen to more about what they're talking about in these songs, you know, because I'm sneaking to do it. I'm going to make it worth it. So I learned to listen to the lyrics. I learned to listen to the structure. I learned how to be, you know, to write, you know, and be expressive. And
the whole science.
The whole science of it. And it made me become a fan watching on the outside to be able to be the artist I needed to be. You know, like I say, everything happens for a reason. Because if I would have been given everything I have now, then I would have fucked it up.
Yeah.
I know I would have because look at what I've done. You know what I'm saying? I would have been a rapper in jail. I would have been a rapper probably dead because I've been shot 3 times. You know, so I could have been dead because somebody would have not been scared to kill me that time. They would have actually just killed me. You know, I would have blown my money on women. Been stuck with strippers. Been a stripper story. Rock star gone bad. But now, you know, but I went through that to when I finally did get in the position I'm in, the journey I'm on now, I would appreciate it more. I would take care of it more, and I would live righteously. And then whatever, if I do fuck up, it's not anybody's fault but mine because I know better because I've already been through it. You know what I'm saying? This is basically I feel like God and the universe showed me. It was like, okay, this is what happens when you care about love more than you care about living. This is what happens when you say, fuck my responsibilities. Okay, this is what happens when you go down the path of crime. This is what happens when you meet this type of person. You know? Yeah. So, because these are the same people that you're going to meet as you keep going, because they're all copies. Mm-hmm. The same people I'm fucking with that I don't like at my job, I'm meeting out here in the music world. But now I know how to deal with them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
This is all training.
Yeah.
This is all training.
That's so true because like sometimes, like you said, the same thing has happened to me in the way that interacting with somebody, because I come from a financial advisor background. Mm-hmm. The same way some people carry themselves in this area are the same type of people you see in different bubbles of life stuff, you know. So it's
all vibe.
You're like, oh, I know how to move with this person. I know the vibe that they're giving. Yeah. You know, so that's so trippy because, bro, I be thinking the same way about that.
That's how funny life is, man. Yeah. That's how funny life is.
Shit, man. So for you, it seems like there's so many artists out here now. How were you able to get the movement going in the sense of like, because we see the YouTube, the views, we see Spotify, the streams, we see the interactions on IG and social media in general. How were you able to get the movement and the flow going with the music? You know, what was your either like your breakout song or was it just genuine slowly foundation building? Or talk to me about that.
It was mainly just putting the work in. I had to come out like nobody knows me. You know what I'm saying? Billion people in this world, nobody knows me. So main thing I was worried about was consistency first and foremost. So first thing I did was had to get the dope to sell, the product. Mm-hmm. So I made sure I hit that studio, got at least 2-3 EPs worth of material ready, and then visuals, and being consistent with it. So now I read a lot of books on this stuff, you know, about the music business and how to market, because that's the main thing that I've been doing is marketing with building my fan base and learning how to give people what they want. Like we talked about earlier, learning how to give people what they want by still being me. Yeah. You know, so consistently, I know that people like to see with not just their ears and their eyes, but, you know, they like to see with all their senses. So videos for the eyes. I like to let them see with music with the ears, and then eyes and ears with the performance. But I've just really been outside and documenting everything I've been doing. Like I go to all the open mics. I talk to every artist, every fan, every person who works at the venue. I get their IG. I support them. You know, I engage with them. I give them a good show. I keep giving them new material. Mm. So like at least what I was doing at first was I was trying to drop a single every 2 weeks, because at first I came out with an EP. Yeah. It didn't really work because I had to market so many songs at once because I'm nobody knows me. So I got to spoon feed them me. So I started with singles. So now I'm dropping singles every 2 weeks. Boom. So now they're like, damn, he keeps getting a new song, keep getting a new song. And the worst thing that can happen is I'm going to get better every time I go, right? So maybe these songs weren't popping to the world, but I'm just getting better. Mm. So my next set when I go to the studio, because I've taken the criticism, is going to be better than the last one. So when I hit them with these every 2 weeks, then I'm like, okay, he's getting better. They're obsessed with having too much to listen to. People like to binge.
Yeah.
So you have to give them stuff to binge. You got to keep feeding them. So if I keep feeding them to a point where when they finally do catch up to me, they can go back. That's why I have my fan base I have now that are following and watching and engaging.
And
because I've had this catalog. So now when they finally come on to me, they're like, okay, what else does he have? I got 8 videos out. You're gonna watch all 8 of them. You know, I got 1 EP and 12 singles out. You're about to listen to all that. You know, I got an interview with you. You're about to go watch it. It's all on. They have things to binge. They have things to brag about. And like I said, just being out in their face, like and showing them progress. Like nobody wants to be a fan of you and you're not seeing progress. Like I started out with the bad quality iPhone 11 videos. Then I upgraded to the 4K 4K video on performance, and now it's studio quality. You know, I don't prefer. You don't see pictures of me anymore with the iPhone. Now you see a camera from when I perform. A professional photographer came. See, so now my fan base can brag with people. We're both moving up because we're not really chasing money. We're chasing feelings, right? So now my fan has the same feeling that I have when I talk to you. Like, yeah, you know, Kahmencents, I Need a Diva, that's got 10,000 streams, and he's local, you know, or he's got just put out a new video and it just put 15K in a week. You know, now they feel it. Now they feel, because we're one now, you know? So I like to give my fans something to brag about too, because it's an honor to have a fan. And it should. I want them to feel like it's an honor to be a fan of me, because like the artists I'm a fan of, I'm honored to be their fans.
Fan of them.
You know, so I want them to be honored to be my fan. You know, I want to give them something to be proud of. You know, LeBron gives it's like LeBron James, man. He gives LeBron James, Michael Jordan. They give you something to be proud. Kobe, they give you something to be proud of that you're a fan for.
Fucking facts.
And because no matter what the fuck they do, you know them.
Yeah.
Because you're proud to be their fan. No, I'm sticking by him because he a good dude. Man, Kobe wouldn't do nothing. You know,
I mean, you mentioned,
that's why people hate you. That's why people hate them.
Yeah.
Because people are so devoted to him as fans because because LeBron's honored that anybody's fucking watching him dunk. You can see it in his face. Kobe was honored that anybody would just sit there and say, hey, man, you can shoot basketball. You're great. They were honored.
Yeah.
They were honored.
I mean, Kobe, we saw it even in his last game.
Honored.
Yeah.
Honored.
I'll put a show.
Because I'm honored to be here.
Yeah.
I'm honored. Y'all came for this? Motherfucker paid $1,000 to come see me.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm about to give you a show. Man, motherfuckers be walking through that, be spending their time to come see me. Your time is precious. You being here for this, if you could have told me no. Being here and you using your time for me, I'm honored. I'm about to put on a motherfucking show.
Time is one of the craziest things. You can't get it back, bro.
It's the biggest gift ever.
Yeah.
That's worth more than $1 million.
Yeah. Like you said, you have kids, you have your dreams, you have certain things you could be doing.
I could be doing anything right now.
Exactly.
You know,
so you gotta value others' time and you know, pretty much, you know, take that into account as well. It's funny that you mentioned 50 Cent earlier because I watch his interviews all the time and I'm like, man, he's a cool ass dude. Like I know he'll give me so much game and shit like that because like he talks and you just be like, damn, I am a fucking honored to fucking be listening or getting this information from him and shit like that, you know. Man,
all these major artists, all these major figures, period, everybody's dying to give you the game. You know, they on podcasts, like we're giving game right now, on the podcast and books and audiobooks. 50 Cent got all these books on his TV shows. He's still giving game. Fam, you just gotta, if you look for the lessons, these are the greatest stories ever told. You know what I'm saying? In their opinion. I feel like my story is going to be the greatest story ever told, just like the Bible. You know? But they're giving you rules to live by, to believe in yourself. They're trying to motivate you to be, it shouldn't be just 1%. It should be 99. However, you know, it just go like that. You got to have what you got to have, whatever. But they're motivating you. See, before, probably back in the 50s and the 40s, like you couldn't just look at a phone and get inspired.
Ain't no way.
You had to like be at that shit by yourself.
Yeah.
Like, but now with the movies and the shows, like they're in the books, you have the ability to just pick up your phone right now and get inspired. You have the ability right now to find a situation that you're going through right now and find somebody who's been through that same situation. Musically, with a TV show, with a book, with a podcast, with with a fucking affirmation quote. Mm-hmm. Like, the media has that's the gift and the curse of the media. It's got so many ways for you to be positive. It's also got the same ways for you to do the same thing negatively.
You gotta know how to weed it out.
It's all about what you choose, because we have been given free will for a reason.
Mm.
You
that's fuck it up, it will fuck you up.
It will pay you back.
Yeah,
it will pay you back. And that's another good thing about living in America, that free will. A lot of people don't have that free will, man. In Belgium, they don't have that free will like that.
I was about to say, because I'm from Mexico, and then over there, it's more like the Wild Wild West. And like you said, once you go to different countries, different places, you see the difference of life.
Yeah.
Whether it be, in other countries where there's lots of poverty, whether it be lots of restrictions, whether it be certain things that you're just like, this is regular for y'all? Like, what the fuck?
And they're happy, fam.
Yeah.
And they be like, oh yeah, I've been like my whole life. You're a product of your environment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everywhere you go, there's going to be great shit and there's going to be horrible shit. Like I said, people be like, oh, I'm tired of living in this place. That's probably because your path is, moving. But don't blame the place, because just as good, you just hadn't seen none of the good parts of it because you chose not to.
Yeah.
Or you just weren't able to because of your situation. Like, I won't tell nobody not to move to Killeen. I just said Killeen wasn't for me. And the Killeen wasn't for me because I've done too much bullshit over here to be able for a motherfucker to be like, okay, he's changed his life. He's going to be doing. No, fam, I've been doing dirt around here for over 7 years, fam. No. Change is a progress thing. They're not going to just automatically, oh yeah, you changed. No, I'm going to have to work for that shit. Like, now I could go back and everybody would probably be like, okay, you changed his life. Yeah. But I've been gone from there for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta rebuild shit. Like, but it's a great place to live. If it wasn't, my kids wouldn't be there. Mm. If it wasn't a place of opportunity, they would. Number one, they wouldn't have a military base there. There wasn't no opportunity.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of opportunity there. You could still come up, and it's so small that everybody. The networking is so much easier. Simpler.
Yeah, and like you said, it was the environment just wasn't for you.
The environment just wasn't for me. Yeah. They're on my path is in here. Yeah. My path has always been in Dallas. Mm. I've always been this type of dude.
Yeah.
And this is where I belong. Killeen got me ready to deal with what I deal with out here. And I appreciate it so much. No matter what, it could have lost my life out there, whatever. I didn't, because I'm blessed. And Killeen raised me. Mm. I wouldn't be the artist I am today without Killeen, without my cousin Focus Sanders helping me get out at JR's Club in Temple and do my first ever performance. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Killeen, Texas. And I appreciate Killeen, Texas to the fullest.
There we go.
I don't have to live there to appreciate you.
No, exactly.
My granddad lived there, man. I still got family out there.
Yeah.
I love Killeen. I just don't have to live there.
That's true. That's true.
and it's because I fucked up, not Killeen, me.
Yeah, that's how it goes. But now you are here in Dallas. What are your thoughts on the Dallas Fort Worth music scene? What do you like? What do you don't like? What can we do better to put the spotlight on artists? What are your thoughts overall?
I love the Dallas music scene. One thing I do want us to do is just be a little bit more organized. Yeah, that's it, man. Like, if you have an event and y'all saying that this event started at 8:00, there's no reason why me, the artist, should be beating you there at 7:30. I beat people to their own events.
Yeah,
because I'm a punctual guy, especially when it comes to that performance. Because I like to I like to get my scene right. You know, I like to catch the vibe. I like to put the vibe that I want in the building. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I'm there, I'm gonna make sure this shit is dope. Because I'm gonna get my drink. I'm gonna talk to everyone. And I'm gonna put that positive energy out there. But yeah, we just need to be more organized, man. We need to, and we also just need to do more open mic events. We need to come together and do good shows and bring other artists from other cities that are going to bring fans out here. And then we need to stop acting like we're already popping. You know what I'm saying? Because we're still all trying to go. Yeah. Man, stop charging these people $20 to come to these clubs to see local talent. Because, come on, everybody's working to get better. Yeah. We need the support from the people. We don't need their money right now. With the support of the city and the fans, free shows or $5 at the most, man, with the support of the city, we're going to come up. It's not the artists that we need to worry about supporting each other. It's the fans that we need to worry about supporting us.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to support each other regardless because we have to. You know, even if I don't like an artist, like I don't have to be around him and do another show. Doesn't matter. The artists are going to support each other regardless because we're at these open mics together. We're the ones practicing. We're networking with each other. And we're branding ourselves for the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if we give them something to come to, they will come. So how do you get people to spend their time? You don't take their money. Mm-hmm. You can make money off the bar.
I was about to say that.
You can make money off the bar.
The events that I've gone to that are free, but the drinks are what cost, you know, you kind of rationalize it like, oh, you know, I get it. It's a drink, this and that. So, you know, I'll pay for it.
I didn't pay to get in. Yeah. Of course I'm going to pay for something. Yeah. But, you know, people are going to buy more drinks if they don't have to pay to get in. and then look at gas prices, fam. Gas prices high, inflation. Stop it. And then every successful business takes at least 5 years to turn a profit. Stop thinking y'all coming in making money. You got to spend this money.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people like Dino. Like Dino's a great artist, man. A great artist. He actually, because he's from here. He's from South Dallas. Mm-hmm. Fam, he is the city. He is Dallas. He can get, if you get the people, because everybody's missing Mo. But there's Dino, the voice of the city, literally. If y'all just let these people get in to see Dino, they'll love him. All he has to do is do Baylor. And then I'm lit, it's over. But everybody wants to sit here and be like, oh, we'll everybody, oh, you got to pay to perform. Oh, okay, cool. Do that. You bring the fans, bring the people. I'll pay, whatever, because that's the name of the game anyway. Whatever. But y'all not even getting people here because you're taxing them. You're taxing them. I saw $25 tickets for a show, and I'm like, there's nobody here. You know, like people, that's going to turn people off, especially with the times we were in. Fam, people are struggling to pay rent. Stop taking their money. Get their time.
That's true. Like you said, you know, I've gone to events that the admission fee is so high, and you don't see that. Man, or other ones that have just the bar and everything else is free. You see a bunch of people right there, and the bar is popping. Just everybody getting shots, drinks.
If you give them a good show, when they get some money, they're gonna pay to come in.
Yeah.
I can't charge somebody $25 to come to a show that they haven't ever been to before.
It's a hard sell. It's a very hard sell.
And y'all got local talent. You know the stigma everybody puts on local talent. Like, I don't know, local talent. Come on, fam.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel you, man.
Pay for their time. You have to pay them for their time. To make them pay for your time, you have to pay for their time. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm on. You know, I'm trying to give my people, like I said, I want people to be proud to be my fan. I'm paying for your time. You're right, I am. I pay for ads. You know, I'm paying for you. I wouldn't be able to get 4,000 subscribers on YouTube if nobody heard of me. I had to pay to get ads. I had to pay to be, you know.
Market, like you said.
Market, just like Coca-Cola shit. I'd do it too.
Yeah.
Why, if Coke can make a Super Bowl commercial, why can't I? I'll do a Super Bowl commercial for you to listen to my motherfucking music. Marketing, bro. Like, use good marketing.
It's part of the game. It's part of the game.
But Yeah, but they got a lot of cold artists out here. K Double does something like that too. I did the Live Dapper Dan series with him. Ellie Smacks, she started doing the Glow Sundays.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, man. Everybody's working, man. Everybody's trying to get it out for Dirt Beats. Everybody's trying to get artists out. The Green Elephant is a great place to go to.
Yeah.
Space Boy on Mondays with the Break the Beat. Love them. And Galaxy 9 is also helping out, trying to get talent out here. We got all these events, all the UFO hip hop those shows. Like all we just need is the people. We got the artists. Yeah. We got the unity in the artistry.
There's a lot of artists. What would you say is the biggest accomplishment that you've had in music that you look back and you're really proud of? You're like, damn, I can't believe I did that.
Starting.
Really?
Just going out on a leap of faith, period. Just starting. I was nervous. I was scared, fearful. I didn't want to do it. Yeah. Starting was, I look back on it and every day I'm like, thank God that I fucking started. Yeah. Thank God that I believed in myself to just go out here and do this shit for real. Thank God. That's the biggest accomplishment, was just starting, getting up and saying, I'm going to do this.
And it takes a lot, man, because it's so easy to talk about it, but to do the action and actually do it,
bro,
it's different.
This shit is. If people knew what it took to live legendary, you got to risk it all, man. And I risk it all every day, and I love it, and I wouldn't have this feeling if I wouldn't have started.
Yeah.
So big shout out to me for starting, because if I didn't start, I wouldn't be inspirational, motivational to anybody. And that's a great thing. When people tell me that I motivate them, oh my God, greatest. That's what I did it for. That's what I'm here for. Motivate.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Being great, man. I see myself touring consistently, doing live performance. My live performances be phenomenal.
The energy is crazy out there.
I see myself having a lot of fucking fun. Not working a 9 to 5, doing music consistently, making videos damn near every fucking day, living like partying at night on the stage, getting my sleep, spending more time with my kids.
Yeah.
Stress-free, financial freedom.
You're already putting on great shows. It's just getting that ball going and doing it full time, touring all over the country and stuff like that. What are 3 cities you would love to perform at?
I want to go to Memphis. Definitely want to go. I want to definitely perform in Memphis. I want to perform at Miami. I want to do Rolling Loud really bad.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
And I definitely want to do Coachella one time. And I do want to go to the UK and perform. I have a very big fan base out in the UK. Shout out Casper, who helped me get that on. But I definitely want to go perform at the festivals all over the UK.
Yeah.
I just love the vibe, man. I love the energy. I've been to London visiting once, as a kid, but, being an adult going out there, I know I'm going to have too much fun.
It's different.
Yeah, man, I know exactly where I want to go. So, yeah.
Do you ever think about and analyze people in the UK listening to my music, people all over the country, people in different
they show me, man.
And you're just like, whoa.
Yeah, I like, wow.
That's wild.
It travels. I'm good. Like right now, Cancer's Revenge, my last video gets the most views out of South Korea. I was like, South fucking Korea?
Yeah.
How? And people are really loving it. And I'm seeing videos of people listening to, especially on TikTok, of listening to Cancer's Revenge in Korea. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy. I didn't ask for this, but this is what came. Yeah. And it's phenomenal, bro. I love it.
It's pretty mind-blowing seeing that.
Yeah, man.
Because I be seeing sometimes my analytics of the podcast and stuff. I'm like, what the heck? Bruh, the people are watching it here, hearing this.
People used to, on my videos on YouTube, people comment in different languages, bro. And I just be like a lot of people comment in French, and it'd be crazy. I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, this shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I love it.
Some dope shit, honestly, to think about. So once it's all said and done, What is the legacy you want to leave behind?
That I move with love. I changed the world for the better. I was always a positive person. That my mistakes didn't shape me to be a bad person. They didn't break me. Nothing stopped me. I lived with no regrets. I was an honorable, humble person, and I was just appreciated. And I showed appreciation, and I left the mark of a heart in everybody's soul. That's it. I just want to be remembered as somebody who was about his business. If that man said he was going to change the world for positive ways, he did that shit. Like, I want to be a man of action. That man said he was going to help the kids with schooling or sports or teaching them how to run businesses and teach them financial literacy. He said he was going to do that. He did that shit.
Did that.
You know, he said people who want to go to college, he was going to send them to college. He did that shit. He was going to put the city on his back and make everybody love the Texas sound. He did that shit. Like we just said earlier, I said, I'm going to make June 27th a national holiday. People will recognize that June 27th is to me, and is a Texas holiday for the Screw music. June 27th tape. Come on, man. June 27th freestyle. It's legendary. I'm going to make sure. I'm going to do that shit. People say, oh, yeah, he did that shit. Man of action. He didn't just talk about that shit. He did that shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to inspire a whole bunch of people to just do that shit.
There we go. There we go, man. And it seems like you're on the right path as well, making the right moves to get that flowing, get that movement going, and build that base and foundation to, once it's all said and done, you know, that's what they remember.
There. You know, I elevated my knowledge. I've always been a student. I'm quick to listen first before I speak. You know, I'm quick to learn about something before I even talk about it. Like, if I don't know, I'm not afraid to tell you that I don't know.
Yeah.
Because, you know, being ignorant sometimes is the most fucking beautiful thing in the world. Because so, you know, I be proud to be ignorant.
Yeah.
I be ashamed. I be learning to not be ignorant. So yeah, if I don't know, even better. Because now I got the chance to fuck up. I get a chance to get better with it. I get a chance to be better next time. So now that you think I'm dumb, because people equate ignorance with dumb.
Yeah.
So like, okay, now you think I'm dumb. When you see me again and I blow you out the fucking water.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Now I'm the greatest.
Yeah.
You know? I remember one time I performed for Rip the Mic with a Mr. Impress, and I did the wrong song for the wrong crowd. Right? So I did this song called All I Ever Do, which I have a video on YouTube, and it was like the intimate crowd. So I should have did Love Drug. And like my intuition told me to switch the song, but I didn't listen to it. And I did All I Ever Do. Crowd was like, okay, yeah, we like the song, but like
the vibe wasn't.
The vibe we're not here for that.
Yeah.
We here, like you got great energy, we're not here for that. So I didn't know. So I was ignorant. But the next time, you know, I performed up there, the people who had already seen me before, they're kind of like, oh, he about to turn up. But then I gave him April 26th, the nice little smokers vibe, and they loved it. See, now I'm great now. Now the same host trying to get me to every show now. Now he's like, hey, man, I need you to go with the Lil Ronnie show. So now I'm here. And now, I need you to come to Unplugged. That's how I ended up coming to Dallas Unplugged the first time. Oh, I need you to come to Unplugged.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was ignorant. Yeah, I fucked up. Great.
You learn from it.
Great. Because the next time I'm about to be better. You're not going to beat me every time. Like, if I feel like I lost, oh yeah, I'm not going to lose again. I'm definitely not losing again. I'm about to win. Or I'm going to keep coming at you till I win. You know, like Joe Pesci in Casino. You know how they said, oh, you know, Nicky, you know, you fuck with him, you beat him, he'll come at you with a knife.
Yeah.
You beat him again, he'll come in with your gun. And if he come at you again, you better just kill him because he's going to keep coming and coming and coming and coming until you're dead. That's me.
That's you.
That's me.
Shit.
If y'all don't fuck with me, I'm going to keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming until you do. Get with the wave now.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
That's crazy, man.
Damn. That's some trippy shit, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm going to keep coming till you fucking fuck with me.
Next thing you know, you're a fan. And You could have. You could have been here earlier, but we still appreciate it.
Yeah, I still appreciate you. Here's a shirt.
Damn, man. So what's in the works for you for the rest of 2022? It seems like we're halfway through that.
Halfway through. Visuals, performances, visuals and performances and singles. Consistently. I got too many songs to not have. I'm trying to actually make like a documentary, a visual musical. Like I'm trying to make my songs TV shows for music.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so like as you see Cancer's Revenge, it's like a story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna keep telling. I'm gonna combine them for like stories, and then I'm gonna have a big finale, and then I'm gonna call it like whatever. And but it's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a series, and every week you get to come and you get to see a new part of the story, and then that way when it's done, you can binge it. And then in the future, like I don't want to do that every week shit. I want to end up putting out 30-minute videos or hour-long videos or whatever. I want to put out a whole series immediately, so you just binge it immediately, so you don't have time to watch nobody else. So once you get into the story, so now instead of watching Netflix, you're on YouTube watching my musical fucking TV show, a whole season, 10 episodes type shit.
Dang,
binge it.
That's something different.
Hell yeah, man! It works. Everybody's streaming TV shows right now.
Yeah,
nobody's watching cable. Fucking
heck no.
Fuck it, make a TV show.
Yeah. Damn, that's dope though. Like
I've already started, so now everybody can do it. So, but R. Kelly actually started this shit in the beginning. Anyway.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Trapped in the Closet.
Oh yeah,
Trapped in the Closet. People forgot about that shit.
Yeah.
He started it. 50 Cent said showed it was possible to make TV shows. Look at him on Stars.
Yep, killing it.
Combine it. Do it yourself. You'll be all right.
Shoot, that's different from something that somebody here in the DFW is doing. So gotta go with it.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
You got to.
It's gonna work because consistently.
But where could the people find you? Where could they hit you up for a feature, stream your music? Let us know. Any final words for the people out here?
Man, if you definitely want to get a hold of me, the best place to do it is hitting me on Instagram at Kahmencents, KAHMENCENTS, man, and just engage with me. If I don't answer you in the DM or whatever, man, come to one of these shows, man. Come to one of the shows, meet me at the show. We'll definitely chop it up. I'll give you whatever you need to know, whatever. You can find me on YouTube, same thing, Kahmencents. My links are on my Instagram, but you can just Google every article that's ever been written about me. I was just in Underground Hip Hop blog for the second time, which is dope. And I was featured on 97.9 as a featured artist on my first year. Yeah. So yeah, like I'm just Google it, Kahmencents, whatever you want, I got it. Music, visuals, everything, everything, whatever, and more's coming. Be prepared to be entertained. That's what I am. I'm the entertainer.
Yeah, and for sure we'll link everything down below. But like you said, you're working, man. You're working out hard here. Lots of artists they get a single or EP and that they roll it out, but then they stop. Yeah. But you're working out here, shows, visuals, interviews, magazines, everything, bro. Like
everything. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. You're gonna be proud to be a fan of me because I'm gonna work hard. That's why I know I'm gonna fucking make it. Look at how hard I work. There's not a week that goes by that I'm not performing. There's not a week there's not a month that goes by that I ain't dropping new song. I got, like I said, I've been doing this probably like 2 years, seriously. I think, I don't know, I lost track of time being in the present and worried about some shit. So like, I got like 9 videos out. Come on, man. I'm performing every week somewhere. And if you don't see it, then I'm recording it and I'm putting it on social media to show you that I'm performing. You're going to catch this vibe. Yeah. I'm working.
And it's not like you're just boxed in with a certain sound. Like from listening to your music, there's so many different layers to it.
No, I'm just, music is feelings and emotions. I like to have fun, but I go through shit. And sometimes I get that shit out too, or I'm gonna go crazy. So like, the worst thing that you can do is cheat yourself by putting me in a box.
Damn.
Or just listening to one style of my music, because I have every single style. Yeah, I do. I like ratchet shit. Of course, I'm a rock star. but I also go through real life shit. Like I also battle depression. You know, I also have to go through fake love. I also have times where I, you know, just want to chill and be in love and love a woman. You know, I'm a human being. You know, I don't live a hard life. I live a happy life. Yeah. You know, you know, I live a great life too. So, you know, I just like to be expressive. You know, just let me express myself. You feel the same way too. Like you're not, like I don't party every fucking day, man.
Yeah.
You know, I got, you know, I'm
real life.
Real life happens. You know, it's unrealistic for me to think that I party every day.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
Don't put that on me because man, I would be dead. Because I wouldn't be happy.
Yeah.
You know, a woman has to break my heart for me to be happy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a reflection. Because I feel like a woman is always a reflection of the man that she's with. So like, if a woman breaks my heart, and I've been with her for a while, especially if we've had relations, like we're a part of each other. So she's reflecting a part of me that I'm not too cool with, I'm not comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? That I have to deal with. And because I couldn't deal with it on my own, it's being projected in front of me. So I had to go through that. But unfortunately, the woman was used as a tool to teach me my lesson because that's what I was going to pay attention to.
Yeah.
So, you know, and that's why every heartbreak I've ever had, it was purposely purposed. They had to do it, and I appreciate them, you know, because nobody had to, because that's a hard task to be able to come to somebody who's gifted and talented and then have to hurt them, you know, to walk away from somebody that they love or cared about, or even if they stopped caring about me or loving me at one point, the fact that they did at one point, that was a lot. So, you know, I appreciate that. That's why I have no ill will, because they helped me so much.
Yeah.
You know,
it was a life lesson.
Yeah. And it just means that I have to be a better reflection on me for that, so I could get a woman who, you know, reflects all the good of me. It all starts here with me. You know?
Yeah.
If I'm in control of me and doing right for me, then the outside will reflect the same.
Got to.
No matter what.
Man, you're preaching. You're preaching out here, man.
Yeah.
I feel like you said, you know, especially with love, something that everybody could relate to.
Yeah.
You know, it's harder to relate to somebody who says, you know, I got 100 mil with the Bugatti.
I ain't got that, man.
but love is something that I feel like most of us have gone through and have dealt with. So
yeah,
that's a dope message to have, though.
Fuck yeah, bro.
All right, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, get notified whenever we drop new content. And we out. Peace. Common sense.
Common sense, not so common.
Hey.